so your life is busy. Sometimes the last thing on your mind is the money you spend until you're drowning in bills and debt. In this video, I'll cover 14 ways you can save money in your everyday life to get a better grip on your finances. These are the money strategies that I live by, which helped me pay off $22,000 of student debt in 15 months. So let's check out the list. We all enjoy devices like laptops, phones, gaming consoles, and with new products coming out every single year, it's very hard to avoid getting sucked into the cycle of continuing to upgrade and get the latest and greatest. To save money, you can hold back on upgrading your phone every single year or buying new products every time something starts to feel a little bit outdated. Oftentimes you'll have a minor issue with your phone, like maybe part of the screen cracks. When this happens, instead of buying a brand new device, you can take your current phone, bring it to a third party, and they'll be able to make fixes for a much cheaper price. Now, there are definitely some times that you have to buy new products. For instance, if your laptop is so slow that you can't edit a video or finish your homework. Now, when you do have to buy these new products, you can compare prices on different websites. Maybe some deals are coming up, for instance, Black Friday. Or even further, you can consider buying trusted refurbished products. If you're looking to earn more interest on your savings, consider signing up for a high-yield savings account. Generally, these accounts offer a much higher APY versus traditional savings accounts. Some of the more popular options are Ally Bank, Marcus by Goldman Sachs, or Capital One 360. Now, on a traditional savings account, your APY may be between 0.01 to 0.05%. Assuming it's 0.01, if you contribute $10,000, after a year you'll only have made $1 of interest. This assumes your interest compounds daily. As of the time recording this video, APYs on high yield savings accounts are about 3%. So in 1 year, that same 10 grand would make you $300. Just keep in mind that the APY rates do fluctuate with the economy. You will have to pay taxes on your interest income, but still the high yield savings accounts will significantly make more money than a traditional savings account. Next, let's look at discount stores and using coupons. Now, I'm a big fan of liquidator stores such as Big Lots, Ollie's, Grocery Outlet, or for clothes and other home good items, TJ Maxx and Ross. These stores generally offer overstocked inventory or discontinued items, and most of the time you get a very good deal on the prices. These stores are great for clothing or if you're looking for non-perishable items like household cleaning supplies or certain pet toys and things like that. Sometimes these stores can be hit or miss and you may not be able to get every single product you need, but overall I think it's a great option to kind of supplement any other shopping you do and again save a lot of money. In looking at coupons, I always try to see on Amazon if there's any deals going on, if there's any clippable coupons you can take and add to your order, or even further, you can look at your own grocery store circulars. Oftentimes there'll be an app available with weekly deals. You can clip coupons, add them to your account, and save money that way as well. Now let's look at meal prep. If you find yourself eating out, 3 to 4 times per week during the work week, try to cut that back to maybe once or twice. Instead of going out to eat, you can cook meals ahead of time, maybe on the weekend or during the middle of the week. And basically you can make a big portion of a meal, maybe have different toppings and kind of put it all together and ration out your food for the week. To avoid eating the same thing every single week, you can look up countless recipes online. And honestly, cooking can be pretty fun, especially once you start to make meals that actually taste good. I feel like it's good to continue to go out to eat sometimes during the week as long as it fits within your budget. But when you do go out, try signing up for rewards programs or maybe ordering a less expensive item on the menu. One thing I like to do when I go out to eat is instead of paying for a drink, $2, $3, maybe $4, I always just ask for the free water cup. Partly because it costs $0, but also it's a much healthier option than any form of soft drink. When it comes to grocery shopping, I suggest doing a grocery store audit. All you really have to do is look at the items you're buying at the grocery store each week, each month, see if you're getting the best deal, maybe you're getting ripped off somewhere, and try to remove or add in certain items that are more budget friendly. The best thing to do before you go grocery shopping is create a clear list and try to lay out a clear budget amount. You can look at circulars for different items on sale. Another tip I like is to buy generic products when you can. So buying the store brand instead of buying the name brand for certain products can be a great idea. If there's a specific cereal you like, you don't have to buy the off-brand option. But if you're buying things like beans and rice, both products generally taste about the same. So that's when you kind of make those substitutions. Also, when you're shopping within the aisles at your grocery store, many supermarket strategists tend to put the name brand and often more expensive products at eye level on the shelves. So instead of just looking straight ahead, grabbing the first thing you see, try looking above and below that middle level for any other deals or similar products you can buy to save some money. Another idea is to buy in bulk. So this means going to Costco, BJ's, Sam's Club, This is especially helpful to buy things like non-perishables, again, those household products, where you can buy them in bulk, bring them home, and then sort of ration them out as you need them. Next, let's look at buying coffee and water bottles. This is often one of the more repeated tips for saving money, but I think it's really important and it is a great way to actually save money. So I like to use a reusable water bottle and then the same reusable coffee cup. Instead of going to Starbucks and Dunkin' every single day, try making coffee at home. When you do the math, you'll see it costs you a few cents to make a cup of coffee at home, and that marked up price is really not budget friendly at all. I think it's important to go to these stores every once in a while, maybe on the weekend or maybe once per week, just to kind of treat yourself. It becomes more of an issue when it's a part of your routine. Just dish out $5 every single day. In a similar way, using refillable water bottles is a very eco-friendly way to save money. It's pretty simple to buy yourself a Brita and just fill up a refillable water bottle. It's a much better alternative to getting plastic water bottles, drinking a little bit of it, and then just throwing it in the trash every single day. Now when it comes to paying for utilities, to save money, just be mindful of the energy that you use. Some of the more traditional ways to save money are by turning down the air or heat you use while you're sleeping, or if you're leaving the house for a few days, you can turn down the temperatures. You don't want your pipes to freeze or anything like that, but since you're not home, you don't have to be as comfortable as if you're working or hanging out watching TV. Another thing you can do when it comes to heating water or water usage is just take shorter showers. Instead of taking 10 minutes, maybe try doing 2 or 3 minutes. Additionally, you can do less laundry. It'll save money, and again, it's eco-friendly. Lastly, this won't save a ton of money, but you can turn off lights when you're not using them. And you can also unplug any unused appliances to save some further money. This won't make you a millionaire, but keep your loose change in a jar. Anytime you're paying with cash, instead of taking the coins and putting them in your couch cushion or somewhere in your car, take them home and put them in a jar just like this. But as weeks go on, months go on, you'll have much more filled. Then you can bring it to a coin counter and maybe pocket a couple $100s. Next, let's look at shopping secondhand. In my opinion, this is best for things like some electronics, but mainly clothes and furniture. A common thing people will do is go to thrift stores to buy certain clothing products. Not everything you come across in a thrift store is going to be the best quality or something that you want to wear, but oftentimes you'll find products that are in a different style versus what's being sold at kind of the traditional stores. There's also online options like Mercari and Poshmark where you can buy gently used clothing. When it comes to items like furniture, you can use Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes you'll find products from people who are moving to a different state or just moving to a new home. And maybe they want to start off fresh, so they're getting rid of some very gently used furniture items. This is a great time to go onto these websites, buy these products, and really just deck your house out in some great items for a low price. Now let's look at subscription service auditing. All this is saying is look at all these different accounts and different websites you sign up for every single month and think about if you really need to sign up for Netflix, Hulu, Disney+. Chances are you don't need every single one of these subscription services. Try to pick out the 1 or 2 that you're actually using. Keep those subscriptions going, and then I suggest cutting off the rest. You'll save hundreds of dollars every single year, and not being able to watch one TV show is probably not going to change your life too much. Let's look at gym memberships. Now, I'm all for promoting fitness, but there's a lot of people that sign up for the gym and simply do not go. Now, there's certain options like Planet Fitness where it's very inexpensive each month and doesn't have too much of an impact on your budget. But there are other gym memberships that cost $50, $100 every single month. And if you're not going, there's really no point in having this membership. Some alternative ways to focus on your health are to simply work out at home, buy a few dumbbells, buy some resistance bands. If you're less into weightlifting, you can just run outside or even do yoga inside. Another way to save money is to embrace the minimalist lifestyle. All this means is really get rid of the clutter in your home, any clothes you don't use, any products you don't use. If you look around your room, there's probably products that you haven't touched in months or a certain shirt you haven't even worn in years. These are the type of items that you can sell on places like Mercari and Poshmark to bring your money in, but also saves money because you're less likely to continue to buy these products in the future. Once you fully embrace the minimalist lifestyle, you realize you don't need a lot of the things you thought you did. Now, there's no denying that you do have to spend money to exist in the modern world. A good way to earn some money back on what you spend is to sign up for cashback credit cards. Some of these cards will have a $0 annual fee, and you'll simply get paid cash back on every purchase you make with the card. For the cards without any annual fee, you'll usually see about 1 to 3% cash back. Some popular options are the Quicksilver card by Capital One, which I actually have a review for on my channel. Additionally, there's the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card and the Citi Custom Cash Card. All of these card options can be very useful, but it's important to not overspend your money. Just because you're not immediately spending your own money from your savings account doesn't mean you can spend without any regard. What I like to do is try to treat a credit card like a debit card, meaning anytime you spend it, think about that money immediately being removed from your bank account. The last piece of money saving advice is actually intangible. It's to simply adopt a positive mindset to this journey. It's critical to look ahead to the future and sort of visualize who you want to be once your finances are back in line. You can use this positive mindset to limit the stress you feel when you have to say no to a certain product or going to a certain event. If you try out some of these strategies, I guarantee you will save money in your everyday life. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to give a like and subscribe, and look forward to more content coming soon.